Hello, this is Leisha Bream with Journey to Greatness, 365 days to your best year yet. Well, today I want to talk about taking a time out, taking time for yourself, and not just a break with your girlfriends or your friends or hanging out with your kids or your husband or wife, but to literally take time out of your day and sit with yourself in the silence of your room. You know, a lot of us are dealing with the aftermath of the coronavirus. And albeit it has been a very stressful time for a lot of people. A lot of unknowns came from this crisis, this international crisis. And we're still feeling the ripple effects from it. But regardless of where you fall on that spectrum of problems and circumstances that may not be to your liking, it's important that you get in touch with yourself, where you're at, how you're feeling, so that you can really take your power back. What I'm suggesting today is to embrace the quiet. And let me ask you this: when was the last time you were calm, you were inactive, you were still, and able to experience freedom from any turmoil or agitation? The idea to many of us right now may be unimaginable. A lot of us can't even fathom the thought of quiet or stillness, let alone inactivity. We'll tell ourselves that there's just too much to do. We have too many things on our to-do list today. There's no way that we can take a time out and just be quiet and calm. But this is the very kind of conversation and basically excuse that can make you feel overwhelmed, overstressed. It can make you tired, sick, and truly out of control. Why is it that so many of us resist the quiet or being by ourselves? Each day our world consists of constant movement, constant noise, constant stimulation. We have to deal with our smartphones. And there's literally an addiction called nomophobia because we fear, many of us fear not having our cell phone with us because we have to text every 5 seconds. We need to make sure that there's no emails coming in and out. And we never really break away from our electronical devices. We're never breaking away 100% from our emails. There's constantly music playing around us. We're bombarded with negative news. And we're even bombarded with empty conversations that fill up the space in our minds, in our precious minds. In all of this activity, each of us is to some degree or other avoiding our own life and, more importantly, ourself, our inner self. Most of us may be resisting the quiet because in the quiet resides the truth about our life and the truth about who and what we are. So when you can get quiet with yourself, you will then see what is really going on around you, and more importantly, what's going on inside of you. When you take that time out, you'll see what you really need to face. And yeah, that's definitely difficult at times. Yet it is in that quiet space that you get your personal power back. It's in that very space of the quiet, the calmness, the stillness that you get clear on what you need, what your body needs, and what's really important in your life. A few years ago, I actually got rid of my television because I found myself escaping through it. And I think it's okay every once in a while to watch a great show, to catch up on the news, but to feel like you have to be glued to it because you don't want to hear your own thoughts in your head and you don't want to deal with your own reality, that's a very dangerous mistake. So you don't have to get rid of your television the way I did, but turn it off. Turn off the radio in your car and spend that drive to wherever you're going. If you're by yourself, with yourself, turn off that television, turn off the unnecessary conversations, turn off your cell phone, put your smartphone down, and just breathe. Did you know that breathing in oxygen is literally a form of nutrition? Deep, rich breaths all the way down to the diaphragm. Just notice when you do that, how refreshed you feel. So with me, come on, take a deep breath in and release through the mouth. Just notice how you feel right now after taking that breath. Do you feel a little bit more energized? So when you are in those moments of quiet, when you're taking that time out to be with yourself, take that nice deep breath in, take several, and give yourself that additional nutrition that you need to give you energy throughout your day to allow you to calm your mind. Now's the time to get connected. Maybe your quiet time should be first thing in the morning, or maybe it should be before you go to bed at night. But either way, allow yourself just 10 minutes. If you're not willing to allow yourself the gift of mindfulness meditation, then allow yourself just 10 minutes to be quiet and in the still of the moment with yourself. You deserve this. Give yourself and your body this gift. Let your mind just be. Quiet the thinking. Quiet the judgments. Quiet the to-do list and relax. I promise you will receive some powerful answers in the quiet. Receive the gift. Let them in. All right, guys. Let's take a few minutes and let's do our mindfulness meditation today. Over the past few podcasts, I have been doing the hot air balloon meditation, and that's because I believe it's a wonderful meditation. The reason being that you can take whatever outcome you want in your day, the outcome, and you can replace the hot air balloon ride or visualization meditation with that outcome for your day. For example, I want to sell $2,000 worth of merchandise today. So when I do my hot air balloon, I'm going to see myself traveling to work in a good mood. I'm going to see myself opening up my store. I'm going to see myself having wonderful relationships with my customers and showing them all of our new beautiful products. And I'm going to see myself just ringing up bagfuls of merchandise for all of my customers and hitting that $2,000 mark by the end of the day. Instead of the hot air balloon, that's how I'm going to visualize this meditation today. And I encourage you to do the same. Whether this is the beginning of your day or the end of your day when you're listening to this podcast, use this meditation for tomorrow and replace the hot air balloon with how you want your day to look. So let's go ahead and let's start our mindfulness meditation. Today we're going to imagine that we are riding in a hot air balloon. As we begin, close your eyes and we're going to take 3 deep breaths in through our nose and then out through our mouth. So let's begin. Sit up nice and straight or lay down if you need to, but don't fall asleep. And let's make sure our eyes are closed. And we're going to take a deep breath in through our nose and then release through the mouth 3 times. So here we go. And release. Deep breath in through the nose and release. Deep breath in through the nose and release. Continue to breathe as you think about what it would be like to ride in a hot air balloon. Think about what colors your balloon would be. Would there be any designs on it? As you rise through the sky, think about what that feels like. Is the air warm or is it cool? Is it windy or is it calm? Now notice everything that you can see from your hot air balloon. Can you see houses? Can you see any bodies of water? Can you see people? What do these things that you see look like? Are they small or normal sized? Try to notice everything you can see. The colors, the trees, the clouds, the sky, the bodies of water below you. Think about where you are going and how you will feel when you actually get there. Will you be happy? Will you be excited? Will it be a journey that was well worth it? When you are finished, take a deep breath in through your nose and release through your mouth. And now you can open your eyes. I love that mindfulness meditation because it allows us to use our imagination to create a vision for the future. It allows us to have a beginning, a middle, and an end. And if we use that mindfulness meditation or this visualization piece, this reflection, as I said, we can use how we want our day to look through that very same process. And when we plan our day in advance, especially with emotion and a vision, those two things coupled together, emotion and vision, we can land on a dime. We can create that reality. So give yourself that gift today of those moments of quietness. And you only need 10 minutes, either in the morning or at night. And if you want to use the hot air balloon reflection for those moments in time, do that. Expand it a little bit. Visualize what it is you want to accomplish. And enjoy the ride. Enjoy those moments of peace and quiet. Now, I hope I've given you something to think about. Remember to always be bold, to always be brave, regardless of the circumstances you may be facing right now. And always, always be your authentic self. Until we meet again, God bless.